Bucket naked.
Please hit the gym. Please hit the gym, and the pH needs to be balanced as well.
I've been drinking. Can't keep your eyes up on right now.
Man, there's so much shit to talk about, man. This is funny, man. Funny world, man. You know, I ain't gonna even lie. If y'all want to, we could get into the Remy Ma and Papoose situation.
I
mean, like, I want to reach out to the brother and just tell him, man, I know this don't sound right, but don't say nothing else. Don't mention her name. Rebuild yourself. It's the best way to get back at her for all she doing to you, bro. She putting your business out there. You putting her business out there, but you the man, you stand to lose the most. Because, you know what I'm saying?
What happened?
What happened? Yeah.
It's low, but they heard you. I think they heard you.
Testing. Is it working?
There you go.
What I'm saying to you, my brother, is when you used to go visit that lady in jail, you knew it was extra. You know what I'm saying? You done walked up on her, like you said, doing all kinds of things. Okay, now you with a young lady who is a phenom. You in her camp, one way or another, at a time where you really can use somebody like that. I'm talking about Clarissa Shields. Because one thing, you know, them prison dyke bitches, they quick to say, I'll beat you and your bitch ass. We know that ain't gonna happen.
No.
Well.
She not gonna talk crazy about the lady you around now. But the lady you around now is simply a blessing from God to help you during this transitional period.
Hey, you guys, welcome back to JLerone Presents. I am your host, JLerone. We're going to be looking at Corey Holcomb as he goes in some more on the Remy Ma and Papoose situation. If y'all don't know, both of these have been going back and forth on Instagram lately, dropping videos. Remy Ma started out with one just saying that she makes all the money, Papoose doesn't do anything. Papoose came back with receipts on how things went down, pretty much, you know, exposing her, you know, dealing with Easy, the block captain, and her infidelities with men and women, you know what I mean? So, yeah, we're going to go ahead and get into it. Corey pretty much just backs up what he talked about before when he said Remy Ma's for the streets. She's a bust down, you know what I'm saying? She don't belong to nobody but us, you know what I'm saying? And, yeah, this is crazy. But let's go ahead and get into it, and let's hear more of what, you know, Corey and Craig and Darlene has to say about it, all right? If you guys haven't, hit that like button, subscribe, share. It helps the channel grow. All right, let's go ahead and get into it.
Whether you and her make it forever or not, just remember, she was around at this time, and she actually being wise with not getting into it with that lady. It's like, that lady gonna talk about you, man. She gonna do everything to humiliate you. I promise you, leave it alone.
Yep.
Leave it alone. She not winning. When she on there, I'm laid up now.
Right.
That's desperate talk. She know you the only one in this world care that she laid up with somebody. But whoever she laid up with, that man need to realize. I see how she do people that do right by her or that put effort into her. So what I'm saying is, leave that alone, little bro. Don't get back on the internet talking about that lady no more. That lady who got your kids and all like that. Let her do what she gonna do, and that's how you gonna win. Because if she see you happy, it's gonna make her want to kill herself. when them girls you used to be with see you happy, because I ain't knocking the lady Remy Ma altogether, but when I saw her with them pictures posted of the young boy, that's an old bitch trick. They go out with a young boy and basically mark him on the internet full of pictures of them together. Right. That's an old bitch trick. That ain't no shit that work on. Real niggas and bitches ain't looking at that like that's something that she doing. There's nothing she can say about you. You not with her, and you are with a phenom. She can't do that. She got to get somebody who is not popping like that, because ain't nobody popping finna tolerate that.
I mean, she's 44, man. Her best days are behind her, man. Unless Motown come calling and then they need a female Temptation, because, you know, we on the 5th generation of Temptations right now. She might be able to be a Temptationist.
That's what I'm saying. It's like
Temptationette.
He realized, brother, you can't say nothing to her. She got your kids. You put effort into her. It didn't work. You got somebody else who happens to be somebody who can help.
But tell me, that's not he got to be mentally strong.
Why?
Because he in 2 back-to-back situations where he's not the alpha.
Well, that's what you said, and I ain't gonna lie. There's evidence to show that.
Yeah, I'm not saying, I mean, look, even the fact that he feel like he got to physically display himself, like one of the dudes the dude she fucking with, he knocked him out.
Well, you gotta make sure you say who knocked who out.
I mean, Papoose knocked dude out. Yeah. And he said he knocked him out because he shook his hand on a previous date, knowing he was sleeping with his wife. And I think in the normal world of men, that's okay what he did. I like Papoose, but when you got,
I like him too. But you still can't knock everybody out that's sleeping with a hoe, because we already said on the show that's our broad too. He can't knock me out.
When you ruminate
over that, please don't hit me over a hoe. I tell.
Man, sometimes I think Corey really has a hard time comprehending shit. Now, we know that basically what Papoose was saying is that Easy shook his hand, pretended to be his friend, and then slept with his woman. Now, yeah, of course, you ain't gonna just go around knocking everybody out that sleep with your woman. But if somebody pretends to be your friend, shakes your hand like y'all all cool, like he got your back or whatever, or he's showing you respect, but then yet he goes and sleep with your woman, then yeah, I can see why he did it. I can see why Papoose, put them hands on him. You know what I mean? That's just straight disrespect. But yeah, you just ain't gonna go around, knocking dudes out that sleep with your woman, especially if you don't know them. All right, that's easy. You know what I'm saying? That's simple. I mean, ain't nobody doing that. But I don't know. Sometimes Corey takes shit and run with it for no reason.
Tell any man, if I'm fucking a hoe, man, come on, man. You know this bitch fucking everybody, man. How the fuck you mad at me? You gonna beat me up? Do you know how many people you had to fight? If you go.
Well, Corey, if you shook that man's hand and pretend to be his friend and then fuck his wife, I'm pretty sure he might put his hands on you. You can't tell a man that ain't disrespectful. You know what I'm saying?
Fight everybody with a hoe.
I'm gonna.
They say Pap gonna know that nigga ain't gonna touch me. I got nothing but love for him, but ain't no nigga gonna touch me and it just be okay.
Right, but it is what it is. I wanted to say that I know I'm not agreeing with that, like how they've been going back and forth. However, he actually was being pretty chill considering some stuff that was coming out in the very beginning, right? When she was showing herself, right?
Right.
And he kept he kept
she doing the less hilarious.
He kept it classy, and then apparently when she just did the Breakfast Club, which if you look at the interview,
who was on the Breakfast Club?
Clarissa promoting the fight we just spoke about last week. But she did not say anything out the way about it. She actually,
Clarissa
Remy?
playing
Oh, yeah,
it
Clarissa,
cool
yeah.
because Clarissa knows she'll beat that bitch ass.
She'll whoop
And
both
that's
of
why
them.
that's the unspoken shit that's been said. I'll beat that bitch unconscious.
Yeah.
But it don't matter. I'm saying, Papoose, you win if you just be quiet. Let me tell you something. It's so many people want me to say something about them. And I will go back and forth sometimes with some people, but there's people in poverty. I will not go back and forth with a person in poverty or an openly gay man. I will not go back and forth with you in an argument. I'm going to leave that alone.
Yeah, you just go talk to him behind the scene.
Because there's nothing I can do to win.
Oh, shit.
There's nothing I can do to win. If somebody is at rock fucking bottom, you can't, your job is to be there
Remy's a
for your
shooter, though.
kids and try to help them, because you said she leave the kids for days at a time. I don't believe he was lying.
Nah.
I don't believe he was lying. But you knew who you was fucking with when she was out in the street naked with you, bro. So now, if you really want to be someone who excels up, let her talk crazy about you, man, and laugh, because who you with now, it's a blessing from God.
Yeah.
And nothing should ever make you and that lady fall out, because from what I understand, she 30, you 47.
Mm-hmm.
You got about 17 years, and she still mess with you. That means that God gave you a blessing. You got you a phenom as a woman, man.
Yeah, he
You
landed
don't
on his
have
feet.
time to be arguing with somebody who's only going down from here. I mean, people who are always in a filter talking, I don't trust you.
Mm-hmm.
If you always talking through a filter, I don't trust you. So I'm just saying, I seen the pictures of all y'all back in the day. Ain't nobody special on that side of the game.
hell.
So just be a man. Let her talk crazy about you. This is the way of life in America, man. And just keep on shining. Because she putting your business out there, and that's what they gonna do, man. Not all of them.
That was terrible.
Well, the
Yeah,
ones
was
that are
nasty.
she's trying to destroy him.
Yes.
There you go.
But she only build him up.
Yeah, that's the goal of somebody that has that affliction. Is the goal is to kill you or drive you crazy. So, any action you do, any reaction is just empowering them. It's just they just get a feel from that. So,
Man, look, the fake life that we're gonna talk about the fake life that a lot of women are living. Stop it. If your woman gotta go in there and say, he make $50,000 for it, he don't make $50,000 all the time. Stop. A motherfucker who getting bread, it's gonna show he getting bread. It's not gonna be in a matching outfit on the internet with a broad that's old as hell. We know how that game go.
is he at fault?
Who?
Is the dude she messing with now at fault for allowing her to use him as a pawn piece?
Well, he a dirt
He's
bag
showing
because you know that man and you fuck with his woman. I mean, like, you know how many motherfuckers, look, it was one dude, I ain't gonna lie, I would have fucked this broad if she'd have let me. If she'd have let me, I'd have fucked this broad. Because I used to fuck with her before they got serious.
Ooh.
So it's like, I'd be like, I really want to fuck with her again. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Out
fucking
of
dirty.
spite? Or, I mean,
Not out of spite, just because that was my bitch.
But
That was my bitch. I didn't want the bitch, so the bitch moved on and got married. That's happened to me a few times. Bitches move on, get married. What I'm gonna do? I can't stop them from getting married. But if she give me the pussy again, I'll fuck her. Now, I don't.
But because that was your woman before she got with this other dude, it's okay for you to go back and fuck her. Oh, this shit is crazy.
I ain't old boy best friend, but I know him. That's some dirtbag shit.
Yeah, it
But
is.
I'll fuck the bitch. I ain't gonna lie. If she let me get the pussy again, I'll fuck her.
Fucking dirt
But
bag.
old boy, I think his name is the block captain. He a dirtbag for fucking with the bitch, but he got to know he can't get caught up with the bitch, because if you think the bitch only gonna do that to Papoose, you crazy than a motherfucker. This
But see, that's why Papoose knocked him out, because he pretended to be his friend. Like I say, he shook his hand, pretended to be the man, but he you know what I'm saying? So, this shit. Let's keep it moving. But yeah, that's why Papoose knocked him out, because he shook his hand and then slept with his wife.
What happened when the men are brought up in the village without a father, without a strong voice teaching them how the game go? What she did to him, she gonna do to you.
They just manipulating each other. You know, them be the shoddiest relationships when, you know, two people are just manipulating each other. Papoose put out a video of audio of, what's his name, the block captain, him telling somebody that he got video and audio of her and pictures, and you know,
he
gonna use that to get what he can from her when it's time. You know,
I'm like, damn, this not like her. So maybe this dude holding something on her. I'm gonna play the recording right now. This is the lane saying that he's holding stuff over her head.
Yeah, wrong. So far, she's saying she fuck with me. I believe her. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go with that. But you're right though. Anything can happen. So that shit gonna be 3 months, nigga. I don't know for how long it is. I got pictures, the texts, the videos of her. That shit gonna blow whenever I say it's gonna go. I'm talking about when I'm saying that news of cheating and all of that shit go anytime. It don't matter if it's a week or whatever. Like the only reason why it's spark is because you just all these shit.
Oh, let me play this again. Can y'all hear the audio? Let me play it again.
Yeah, wrong. So far, she's saying she fuck with me. I believe her. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go with that. But you're right though. Anything can happen. So that shit gonna be 3 months, nigga. I don't know for how long it is. I got pictures, the texts, the videos of her. That shit gonna blow whenever I say it's gonna go. I'm talking about where I'm saying that news of cheating and all of that shit go anytime. It don't matter if it's a week or whatever. Like the only reason why it's spark is because you
time. You know what I mean?
He better.
Yeah,
Want me to tell you why? Because her behavior is not respectable. I heard she fuck with bitches, she fuck with niggas, and I ain't mad at her for that. Just a bust down. I know what to do with a broad like that.
Right.
Broad like that, they wind up saying, fuck you, I'm gone. Like you supposed to.
She a shooter, though. You know she a shooter, right?
I hear you, bitch. You gave them people time. You know, unless you ready to get them people 25 years, you gonna sit the fuck down. Because that's how it really go. Motherfuckers might have done some shit at one time in their life.
Right.
But if you done gave them people some time, how old is she?
44.
44? You got 20 years to get them people?
No, I mean,
nope.
She like
not on no emotion. If you smart.
She like bitches. Ain't number bitches in jail.
Say that again?
She like
She
bitches.
don't want to be locked up. Who wants to be locked up? Ain't nobody want to be locked up.
Being a lesbian in prison has to be great. You don't think they ain't got to pay for nothing? There's pussy everywhere. They ain't got to pay no rent, nothing. That has to be a wonderful time for a woman that's into that type of shit.
Judge people who live that lifestyle. But she has done a lot of bashing towards people who live that lifestyle and talk so bad about them and say so many foul things about them that it hurted her so bad that I knew the truth. So on another day, I caught her with this individual in our house while my daughter was on the bed with them.
That's foul.
Ended up catching it. Now, this individual is a female. So I can't do nothing to her. I don't put my hands on females. Y'all want to know what I did? I told the individual, I said, I'm going to be honest with y'all. I'm going to be honest. I didn't put my hands on her because I'm not going to do that. I don't hit women. But I told her to get out. I said, get the fuck out.
I mean, what can you do? That's foul for her to have another woman in their home, in the bed with her and the daughter in the same room, same bed. That's foul. That's some foul shit.
Okay, but yeah, when you in prison, it's a new young motherfucker. That's the old you. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Unless it's some motherfucking affiliation she could have behind. But I'm just saying, you don't want to do that. Motherfuckers be talking about motherfucking shooters. Everybody got them things. Everybody who I'm looking at, I think got that. I know mostly everybody in this room Got that goddamn it. And who ain't got them goddamn it? Who out here naked? That's the dumbest shit in the world.
You better not be.
I almost got hurt today, goddamn it, because I be riding my bike with that goddamn it.
Tasers are slept on though. Them might be more effective.
They ain't more effective than that goddamn
Tase somebody.
Somebody say she has a young child. She needs to grow up, focus on being a mom.
Yeah,
And that would be the ideal thing, but we see it's not like that. She's on the internet trashing somebody who
they
had
don't
her
care.
back.
They don't care.
Yeah, she
She on the internet trashing somebody who had her back. No, this is
Yeah, that's dirty. That's dirty. You got a man who supported you the whole time you was in jail, who moved down the street from where you was at so he could see you every day for a full year. But yet she said that he broke. He didn't have no money. She paid for everything while she was behind bars. Man, come on. That's crazy. She made that whole interview, that whole live she did was all about what she got and how he didn't do nothing for her.
what them people do. They bring up the bad about you, even though you've done so much good.
Yep.
You know why though, right?
I know why.
Okay.
I'll give you my answer real quick.
All right.
They built like that. They built to examine you and find something they can say about you. You know how many people that I had around me
She hurt.
want to argue with me?
Right.
And I'll be like, you're not going to get that out of me, man. You win. I get away from you. That's why I'm telling Papoose, man, I know the situation he in. You can't win by going back and forth with her. Let her be what she gonna be, because we men, we can snap. That's another thing. We can snap. Look, man, I thought I was past the snapping stage. I don't think you ever get past the snapping stage.
No.
So that's why you got to try to avoid the drama. I tell a brother Papoose, man, that's not your broad. Ain't never been your broad. Leave it alone, man. You still 47. That means you got enough time to pick yourself up and look at that situation 5 years from now and be like, man, what the fuck was I thinking?
Yeah.
I'm doing this now. I'm doing that now. What the fuck was I thinking? So, little bro, I call you little bro. I got you by 8. Leave that alone, man. Don't go back and forth with that lady on the internet, man. You not gonna win, brother. Ain't nothing you can say about her that we don't already know. You can give details about stuff, but we see who that lady is. That lady is trashing you, and the facts are you used to go visit her in prison. If my broad in jail, I'm going to tell her, baby, when you get out, call this number. I ain't finna be going up there to see your ass, all this pussy out here in the street, goddamn.
Yeah,
And to top it off, too, the nerve of when she got out, she was giving all those interviews saying she actually had to tell him. Oh, he was.
Yo, he did that shit for a whole year and took care of her kids. Not, you know what I'm saying? She already had kids when he came along. So for him to do that, and then she had like he didn't do nothing for her. And then you got people on the internet co-signing with Remy. Like, this shit is stupid. Even though they saw, because he documented everything. Papoose documented all his shit. But yeah, you still got folks on the internet co-signing with Remy. Like they didn't see it. You know, it's stupid.
Stop coming up here because she was sucking pussy in jail from what we hear. I understand when you be sprung for a broad. That's why I'm saying to him, homie, if it was a time in your life to let it go, you got to let it go because you're around a phenom. And whether you believe me or not, it interferes with what she's doing. I'm talking about the phenom.
That's what she said.
You ain't got time for that shit that ain't going nowhere. That ain't going nowhere. Leave that alone, man.
Yeah.
Stand up, be a G, let it go. It's hard. So, man, I done had bras that I had to let go, and I be like, God damn, my bitch go.
This happens anytime you fuck with a bitch seriously that do what you do.
Damn, say that again.
Yeah, this happens when you fuck with a bitch anytime seriously that does what you do. You know what I mean? Specifically entertainment, you know, they basically mirror you until they become you, and then once they don't need you, they discard you. You know what I mean? And that's all this is. This is a public discard. This is somebody devaluing someone who they feel like they've maxed out. She already knows there's really nothing he can offer. He wrote all the raps he could possibly write her. She
calling him broke.
Right.
I mean,
Like that's this was the biggest stab when she was like, I'm laid up. I'm laid up.
She was
Yo,
being
let me tell you
ungrateful.
something, man.
She was being very ungrateful, man. That's some crazy shit. Ungrateful like a motherfucker.
Baby, get your pussy beat up much as you want. I know your worth. And everybody who acting like she bossing out, you capping, dawg. Because if you bossing out for real, dawg, it's going to show.
don't even have to say. Yeah.
Real boss motherfuckers, dawg. Well, I'll put it like this. Some motherfuckers had their bread. I ain't gonna lie. I live in California. These Caucasian males are the greatest ever at hiding their bread. You would never think they millionaires, even billionaires, because they don't dress like they have money. They don't. But I'm saying, like in our culture, normally when you got something, it's show. It's show. When you pull up, because one thing about us, if we got some paper, we finna dry that, goddamn it, you know, that thing with the tag on it. If we got paper, we gon' have a car that shows what we can afford.
Yep.
That's what I think.
You got motherfuckers doing that, they can't afford it.
Man, please,
Just
man.
to
All
show.
them pictures. When people take a lot of pictures,
Motherfuckers going be behind on their rent and be behind on their bills, but they got this nice ass whip. They can barely afford that motherfucker, but they got it. You got some people that'll do that too.
when I'm saying this, I'm bold enough to say this. When a woman, especially an older woman, takes a lot of pictures with you, young guys, she's dating you and she's taking a lot of pictures with you, this is not a good thing. It is a bad thing when an older woman is dating a younger man and she wants a lot of pictures with you. You're being set up.
Being blue booked.
Bringing down your value.
Straight blue book.
She want everybody to see you with her. And that ain't good. Because you're supposed to have a life after that, but like you say, oh boy, he got the pictures of her busting down that he gonna hustle later on, or so it's been said. I mean, like, and whatever that's worth.
Corey said, whatever that's worth. But you guys, that's crazy, man, that, you know, this woman treated Papoose the way she did after everything he's done for her. And we all know the story about, like I said, how he supported her when she was in jail, when she got out, how he wrote all her songs and all that, all the raps, the lyrics that he wrote for her. And for her to just dog him out like that, man, that's diabolical, right? That just shows you a woman who didn't appreciate a good man. But a lot of women will come out saying, oh, what a good man that. But when you have one staring you in the face, this is what happens. And, you know, a lot of times you hear people say, you know, there's no benefit in being the good guy, right? The good guys finish last. And in this case, it shows with Papoose. I mean, everything that he did was stand up, right? You know, and look at what happened to him. But like I said, this is the woman he chose. He chose to do it. He chose to lift her up, put her on a pedestal. And unfortunately, it came back to bite him in the ass. Now, I'm not saying that that's going to happen with Clarissa Shields, but, you know, now maybe he learned something. Maybe he'll move a little bit differently. Maybe not. We won't, you know, we'll find that out later on. But in this Remy Ma case, yeah, this is she's foul. Like, you know, everything she gets from now on, man, you can say she deserve it. You know what I'm saying? Karma is a motherfucker. Karma will come back and bite you in the ass. And I'm pretty sure that's what's going to happen to her. You guys, drop some comments down below and let me know what you think about this. It's your boy JLerone with JLerone Presents. Please be good to yourselves. By all means, let's be good to one another. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.
naked.
Please hit the gym. Please hit the gym, and the pH needs to be balanced as well.
I've been drinking.